The UFC headed back to Montreal for UFC 315 in May. The first visit to Montreal in over a decade. As expected, a plethora of Canadian fighters on this card, including proper Mike Malott, Jasmine Jazz Divisius, Amin Zahabi taking on the legend Jose Aldo, leading up to two title matchups. The co-main, Valentina Shevchenko against Manon Fiorot. And in the main event, Belal Muhammad and Della Maddalena. Let's start with the main event. What is the key for the champ against a guy like Della Maddalena, Kamaru?
Thank you for reminding me the name, but in a fight like this, I think a lot of people are kind of counting out JDM here, and you can't, because one thing I love about this man is the fact that he's so poised. In just a few fights, he's able to let a fight breathe. He's able to let the fight just build up. But for Muhammad, Belal he does a great thing now, is understanding that fatigue makes cowards of everybody in there. So he does a great job of pushing the pace, mixing it up, getting to the takedowns, using his strikes, and when he does get to the takedown, it's almost suffocating pressure to where he's able to get the victory over guys.
See, that's interesting that you say that, because I don't think that fatigue is going to be an issue for Jack, because like you said, he's so poised. But I think from a skill set perspective, Muhammad Belal has got to be just like in the best place, because he's dealing with a boxing-heavy fighter who doesn't really do well against grapplers. We've seen him against Basil Hafez. We've seen him against Gilbert Burns, and he seemed to struggle a little bit, even though he beat Gilbert. And even though he won both of those fights, he seemed to struggle a little bit. But Belal right now is on top of his game. If I'm Belal, I'm like, whew, this is, all things considered, probably the easiest stylistic matchup at the top of that division.
Interesting. And then in London on the 22nd, Sean Brady replaces JDM against Leon Edwards in that main event. What do you think about that matchup?
I mean, it's a really good matchup, and it's a tough matchup for the former champion in Leon Edwards, because what we've seen Leon struggle is by dealing with guys that have that grappling pressure, that can put the pressure on you, that can continue to take you down time and time again. And the guy like Sean Brady, he's extremely strong, extremely dominant on top, and if he's able to latch onto a submission, he could potentially end the fight.
Well, I'll be in Brady's corner. I can't give up too much of the game plan, but all I know is that we're excited and we're ready for this.
Oh, you coaching Sean Brady?
Yeah, I'm with Brady now, man.
Hey!
I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that money.
Hey, we pay you here too, man.
Well, I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to get money from everybody.